Okay. This will be interesting. To say the least. These are not my favorite ships in the game, as you probably know. But we will try. We will try. What if we just go all damage? That could be interesting. Gun feeder. Do I need gun feeder? Maybe. 13-2 detect. That's manageable-ish, maybe? Perhaps? Let's do the same over here. Except here, we don't really need the extra. Would I rather just have the HP up front? Honestly, I might. We'll leave it for now. Okay, we try. We try. Theoretically, we have cruiser dispersion. What's up, Bear? Suffering. Suffering time. It's time. What's up, Savage Slayer? Hello, guys. This is somewhat fortunate outside of the submarines. The lack of battleships is pretty hype. It might be a short stream. Yep. I'm pretty okay with that. I am doing my best to not stream unless I want to, and to not force myself to stream for long periods of times. Or like try to stream for longer than I want to either. Do it as long as I'm enjoying and then leave. It's kind of my plan. Heavy cruiser AP worth it? Like the commander skill? On these things for sure, because you should be using mostly AP. But depends on the ship. What's up, Killer? Thanks for the Prime sub. Not even streaming. Man subs with Prime, thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy, Siegfried. Why does my camera feel wrong? A little higher? Yeah, it's a little better. CV Law got Hurricane? Let's go. Good stuff. Well done. Don't quite have that one. Or targeting us, eh? Love it so far. Cool. Good stuff. Apparently, range mod stalling. Unfortunate. Pretty good dispersion. Unfortunately, it looks like we're losing a Jutland here. Oh, Zumo. Well, dispersion's been pretty solid so far. Not going to lie. Hydroed, I guess, Lucian. Just done with finals? Yo, congrats, man. Enjoy the summer break. That was always such a stressful time, I remember. Well done, you made it through. I'm gonna run out of hydro by the time the Shima and Yamagiri torps get here, yeah? Unfortunate.
Chivak has just
Wait,
subscribed.
we're chilling, we're chilling. Savagkaz? I'm bad with names, I apologize. Thank you for... Wait, what? Shima died? Thank you for the prime, man. I'm sorry, I can't answer your question right now. It looks complicated and I'm focused on the game. But I appreciate the prime. I'll try and look a little later. Yes. Somehow we got that cap. I don't really know how, but sure. Yeah, John, 300k and something like this is insane. I haven't heard anything about Irresistible. Sorry. Do not know. Eight is okay. Yeah. That one's gonna be pretty rough to fight against. Giving something like that a smoke is kind of wild. Yeah, at higher tier Italian battleships get smoke. But it's not something they can smoke farm out of. That is perfect. Sevastopol, right there. That is perfect. That is exactly this ship. Splash damage. What's up, Try? How's it going? Nice work, Jotlin. Good stuff. Oh, 18. There it is. And a confed even. Man, it's hitting reasonably hard. Smart. Very smart, Mr. Azumo. Fortunately, my armor held. Does Tyan get torps? Does. Oh, he knows where to aim. Scary. All right. Considering that matchmaker, that's okay. Nothing terribly special, though. All right. Three people on your flank. I'll go towards our side camp, but then we engage, they run. Left stuck behind an island in Cherbourg. Gets frustrating. Yeah. Unfortunately, you committed to the fight and your team abandoned you. And there's really no fixing that. And that's not your fault. And it's very frustrating. The only thing you can do there is not commit, unfortunately. And that's why I get so frustrated with this game sometimes. Is when you really get down to it and analyze the gameplay and decision making, the mistake I often make is purely I tried to play the game when I should have just been in a pre-kited position. And I find that boring. Unfortunately, I don't have much to help you, Sevad. But welcome to the stream, guys. Point of the game isn't to hide and be last ship alive. Depends who you are. I think... Wait, why is this still glowing? Something that has happened over the last long period of time when it comes to this game is that whether it be good players or CCs or whomever, we put an emphasis on high damage games, right? It's become a bit of a meme around this stream that I'll have a game with really high damage and I'll be frustrated. And people will jokingly say, wonder why. Or some people will legitimately wonder why. And it's because myself and others put a lot of priority on big damage games. And so if you get... The thought is in the World of Warships community that if you get high damage, therefore you did well and you had fun. And I think that's just sort of a standard right now. So for a lot of people, then they only try to farm damage. That's their goal, which is a fair goal to have, to be honest with you. But it does result in, if you want to farm the most damage, you can never fully commit to an engagement, because to get the most damage out of a match, you need to be present for the entire match. And because of that, you can't commit to an engagement that you may die. And so everyone just plays pretty far back. And then you have people that do try to play up front, like Sevastopol. Again, apologies for your name. You try to push up and you try to play and you just get left out by your teammates. You get abandoned. And then what do you learn? You learn to not rely on your teammates, and you learn that you can't trust them to support you. And then you realize, oh, I guess now I'm not playing as aggressively. And so then everybody starts playing further back. It's unfortunate, but that is the meta right now. So I'm sorry, I don't have much advice for you to deal with that. It's a frustration that I have with the game too. Enjoyed watching other people full send, secondary focus. Yeah, the YOLO plays. It's fun when you can make them work. It gets a little demoralizing after failing so often. But it is fun to go do. That's where the unbreakable line is a good mode. If you just want to full send. What do we got? They start thinking they're Ben Franklin and kiting. Honestly, true. Yeah, it is hard to kite with a Sharberg for sure. Sorry, I think you'd just take more passive islands. Like if you were playing right now, you'd take this island here and either poke your nose this way and be ready to reverse and leave if you need, or poke this way and be ready to reverse and leave. Just basically need a escape plan these days. Or you just have to accept that you're gonna have teammates abandon you and die every once in a while. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying to not care. You know what? Why don't I practice that? I was thinking about kiting away from here, but screw it. We send. We send. See what happens. Lit already. 3 target. That's not great. 4. Victoria, huh? Gron. No torps. Fanta has torps. Oh, I think I'm eating that. That's unfortunate. It's more damage than I wanted to eat. No, they got the fire. Oh, a double sit on Hipper. What's up, my man? Insane. We take those. Hello, turrets? Oh my goodness.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
Nice. I actually got to sit there. That's funny. Okay. So we died. We died. But we sent, right? Like, you just have to accept that you're going to die because your teammates are going to play like this. My Jotlin sent. We comp. Right? So we got 84K. That's not good, right? But we made some plays. Right, it's a very different way to play than what is typical. You know? With everyone, the other problem is everyone is pre-kited. Which makes that playstyle even worse because people aren't at close range and suddenly you're just pushing into them all pre-kited in their base. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Time to die for free. Sending's more fun though. It can be fun to send, but it feels bad to lose so much HP to bad players like that. I know I probably shouldn't think of it like that, but to me it feels like I'm giving the people who only care about damage and are pre-kited in spawn, I am giving them that damage for free. And I'm rewarding them for playing like that when I full send. That's kind of how it feels when I do that. So I don't do it all the time. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Why doesn't this thing have radar? I don't know. I'm kind of glad not everything has radar, but yeah. It does feel like a theme, doesn't it? Yeah, if gun ranges were all halved, yeah, I mean, but everyone would play on the edge of their gun range just like they do now. That's the reason the meta is at 20 kilometers plus, because most of the ships that can pre-kite HE spam, they have 20 kilometer plus range. So, unfortunately, we can't shoot these planes down. It's kind of sad. What's up, Moskva? How you doing? I got a feeling I'm just gonna get annihilated by a sub loser. Yeah. Speaking of. It's actually not bad damage. Angled Moskva.
Торпеды по правому борту. Торпеды за кормой. Торпеды за кормой. Торпеды за кормой. Торпеды справа по борту. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
It's nearly 10k. It's quite good. Obviously not what we want to be firing at, but hey.
Торпеды за кормой. Торпеды за кормой.
Unfortunately, we don't have anyone to crossfire him.
Пожарная тревога.
Maybe I should HE him. Don't want to. Yeah, it's still okay damage. Nice, good torp.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
DD's all the way out here for us, man. That's the other thing, is people will ignore all the objectives to farm damage off of you if you go try to play the game. Which does make things tricky. Right, they will purposefully lose their flank just to try and get a little damage off you. So gotta bring out the anti-meta Vermont for the 20-kilometer fire spammers. I mean, true, but also the overmatch camping battleships outside of the HE spammer range contributes to the passive meta as well. You know? It's a hard problem to fix. Very hard problem to fix. Out of my range. Oh, Tromp caught him. Let's go. All 6.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Too bad it was AP.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
I'm glad you enjoyed the title, Michael. Yeah, this is not great ships we're playing today.
Обнаружена вражеская подводная лодка. Обнаружен ремонт противника. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды справа по борту. Неполадки устранены. Приказом. Взлет произвел.
I hate this.
Торпеды по левому борту. Торпеды слева по борту.
It's so lame.
Торпеды слева по борту. Торпеды по левому борту.
Yeah, you don't want to randomly use your speed boost with this. Doesn't last long enough. And you can burn through them pretty quick because the cooldown's fast. So you wait till you have a good opportunity. What a game. I have HE, damn. Did get a fire at least.
Команда противника близка к победе.
Please don't tell me how to play the game, Dova. I really, really don't want that.
Торпеды справа по борту. Взлет произвел. Торпеды за кормой.
It's good game design, Cypher, is what it is.
Торпеды за кормой.
Damn it. I should have known these were coming. I thought he might save them for Libertad.
У нас пробоина. Набираем воду.
Ah, this one's just over, man. Double sub, carrier cancer.
Неполадки устранены.
Nothing to be done here. Oh well.
Жду приказа.
Games like this are the real depressing ones, where there's nothing you can do. It's just the game is over. You can't play. You're not allowed. Wargaming says no. Because of these losers that constantly play this garbage class. Subs and carriers just ruin it.
Торпеды по правому борту. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды по правому борту. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Look at disgusting. Look at how disgusting subs are, man. Bunch of losers. Griefing. Man, what they did to these patch notes is just so sad. They've removed like all the information from them in favor of a bit of artwork in the background. More information available in a separate article. More information available in a separate article. These are your patch notes, Wargaming. Why is all the information available in a separate article? Why? So stupid. Everyone. No, I've only played like 1 or 2 games of Siegfried. And no, don't get the down tiers. Always get up to tier 10 or super. I'm not sure when the American DDs are. I guess I'm surprised they're not this patch. Yeah, Wargaming didn't get us another line after the previous one left early access. It's kind of surprising. Seems like that's what they've been trying to do. Maybe they really have a bit of a skeleton crew dev team right now. How's it going, Bucks? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we're doing the pain ships today. I expected it, so we're all right. Let's see. Just get supers. How am I supposed to play this one? Because the only playable part of this map is up here. And even that's pretty bad. But the submarine's there. Which tells me I should go the other way. Yeah, this game's not so bad when you're not the one playing it. Although it's mostly entertaining because you're watching someone else have a bad time. Not because it's a particularly exciting game. At least I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but all the passive games. Yeah, it could be worse. Could be worse. Could have a carrier here too. Alright, so our DD and sub are both giving up the flank. That is really, 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 really bad. So that means I can't go there. Because their submarine can just walk for free now, along with whatever DD they have. And if it's a Shima, we're just dead. So. Nope. Unplayable. Let's go see what the other flank has for us. This flank is usually horrible, like C flank, because it's so open, but maybe. Maybe we can make something work. Haha, sounds like fun, Bear. Shells go short. Classic. All right, now we're pre-kited. Too high. Yep, And this is the game. Quite sad, the state of it. But this is what we gotta do. I have no range.
Feueralarm! Aufklärungsflugzeug kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
That went high? Hmm. Hey, we got one. Like, this is boring, right? I'm not crazy. This is boring, yeah? Excuse me? And a bit broken. Boring and broken. Boring and broken. What an experience.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Just a bit low. This is the game.
Torpedos acht aus.
Okay.
Torpedos acht aus.
See you later, Bear. Have a good one, man. Probably won't be streaming when you get back. I'm not enjoying myself, so I'll probably be done soon. More than likely, I just have to play this one off stream. Put on a podcast or something. And just ignore the experience and hope I get something playable. Range Mon. Monmouth. $8K Baoan. That might be one of our best salvos this game. How am I doing so much damage to a Baoan Los Andes? Yeah, he dies to the sub. Plunging sits? Yeah, they can still be a thing. No, Siegfried sucks. Look at this game. Unplayable. Yeah, Torp Tubes have random HP at the start of battle. So certain games you're just gonna have your torps gone all the time, and other games they might survive, but there's a lot of RNG involved in it. No, I'm not doing Satsuma. Can watch YouTube. Got plenty of content on YouTube for you. We're playing the bad boats today. What a game. No, I never played Oblivion. I've never been that interested in Bethesda games. I played a bit of Starfield because I got it for free with my CPU, but that seems to be not the right one to play. But no, I've never really been into their games, so not getting a remaster.
Anonymous just gifted 20 subs.
What? Wait, what? Anonymous? What? Whoever that was, thank you. What the heck? I hope you're enjoying the suffering. Thank you, man. Thank you. Very kind. If you got a sub, be sure to thank whoever that was. Thank Anonymous. And if Anonymous has a ship request, I will play it. Within reason. 20 is crazy. Thank you. Okay, only one sub. Hopefully we don't spawn on his flank. Nice, we can leave his flank. Although, do we leave that flank? Probably not, right? Let's try. Alright, thanks, Excribble. Good luck, man. Most hated map? There's a lot. That Okinawa is really bad. The one we just played. Mountain Range is awful too, though. Which other ones? Probably one of those two. Unless I think of a different one. Probably forgetting some. Shards? I don't remember what shards is. This is why we come here. Damn, didn't get it. Missouri. Ah, good, he missed. Very nice. Tiers? No, I like tiers. There's some fun plays you can make on tiers. Nice. Pretty easy target right now for someone to YOLO, so let's get a little heads up. What's the alpha? 11.8s with this build. Kind of overleading him, honestly. All right, 65, good start. It's called Smart Horizon. I'm gonna lose it, bro. How does a Moskva live that, bro? What's up, Cajun? How's it going? How does a Moskva live that, man? Yeah, it's an Essence mod.
Двигатель в штатном режиме.
Hello, Potato. Logged off Legends, burned out. Yeah, that's... I don't blame you. Hope you can just have a chill night. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Brother. Brother. How? I mean, it's a good clip to show just how atrocious this ship is, but like, it's so bad, man. He's gonna go broad again. He's gonna go broad again. He's gonna go broad again. Look at this crap, man. I can't touch him. I can't touch him. What an awful, 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 awful experience. Just insane. Insane, man. Insane. These people just hit broadside and take 0. Broadside takes 0 damage. Is the name of the game right now. Yeah, I figured it was that Benson. No, I'm not going to be on for very long. Enjoy your time on your game. Yep. And then I go broadside once, too far, and I'm dev struck. Yep. Oh well, it'll be a good example clip. I'm still gonna get the annoying people to say skill issue, you didn't aim that correctly, blah 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 or whatever, but still a decent example. Carrier game. Too bad. And it's another up tier. So basically as a tier 9, you just never get to fight tier 7 anymore, I guess. Which is basically the only matchmaker where Siegfried feels powerful. Because you actually have armor then. A lot of cruisers though, so hey, maybe we get some good shots. What a disgusting series of matches so far though. Thanks again for the 20 gifted, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Definitely would have stopped stream without that. No shot I'd still be playing this game. And I'm first. Yeah. Always me first. Carrier can't resist, man. CPQ, shoot PQ. I'm a loser carrier player. I don't have a brain. I need buffs. Because I don't even know how to drop. Nah, people are here to watch suffering. I know. And if they're willing to pay for the suffering, I'm willing to do it. All right? Who knows? Maybe we'll have a good game here. This is a lot of cruisers, which we do excel against. We just got to find the right positions to catch them broad. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on this. I think. I would assume Oregon just kills him for free. Yeah, Oregon got him. Would have been good. Oh, crap. Essex is back. Here comes the fun. Oh, what is that? No. You can't. Oh, yeah, of course it's me. Not Oregon, not Colbert full sending. No, 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 it's me. It's the Siegfried, of course. Who else? That pesky Siegfried, it's too powerful, man. Damn carrier players, bro. See, now they're all just gonna run away. A battle of kited angled ships at range. That's what we have. Ouch. Damn, Iowa. Okay, yeah, Citadel. Going insane. 24K, man. This ship is so bad. This ship is so bad. It doesn't have armor. It's so slow. Its guns are so inconsistent. They have such a long reload. Huh? He was just sitting there. Yo, what's up, Sap? How's it going, man? I am suffering. Hope you're having a good day.
Sep just resubscribed for 63 months.
60? Sep? Holy crap, that's such a long time. Thank you, bro. It's even longer. I'm pretty sure there's a Twitch bug. Thanks. New PC? Let's go. And how are the games playing? Insane. I mean, sure, he's angled, but at the same time, not enough. Why don't CPU shemps show an afterburner? Because NVIDIA drivers are garbage right now. You got to roll back. I think the last stable one is Studio Driver 266. I can check after this game. But NVIDIA drivers are fried right now. Three. All right. Missed.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Now, if you're on the newest drivers set, that's been a known bug. Afterburner shows everything fine for me.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Overpen. $65K damage. It's pretty bad.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Yeah, maybe we can farm a bit off this Essex. Doesn't make for content though. Yeah, more damage to planes than ships. True. Getting there. It's a good sign. Healthy. Yeah, armored flight decks. Good idea, Wargaming. Get to hide at the back of the map for the entire game, and then when you finally do catch them, they have more armor than a battleship.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
At least the Oregon had his side. Pretty sure I am lower than that. Bro. Bro, really? You turned the other way. Interesting. All right. Oh, he's reversing. Makes sense. Yeah, the camo's okay. But the ship is pure misery. I knew that going in though, so. It tracks, it tracks. Was there anything in this one worth showing? No, right? No. Okay, I'm not gonna save it then. Ooh. Gambling time. This is the one thing Wargaming puts effort into these days. Wow. We get garbage carriers and subs, no new maps, copy-pasted boats, all so that we can get these. This is what the dev time is put into. Fancy gambling. Look at that. Wow. Incredible. So that's tier 9 premium, so yeah, credits should be good. Whoops, I was gonna check for Sep. Where am I? Does Afterburner show it? Yeah, I'm on 566.36 right now. And Afterburner shows it. Shows all of the things. More super ships. Yeah, but I'm not going to update to a newer NVIDIA driver until I know it's stable. Not full of bugs. So for now, I'll stick to this driver that I know works. No, I don't trust the NVIDIA patch notes. What I do is I look at the NVIDIA subreddit, and they have a discussion on the new patch notes, and then people will test it out and then report what they get. And so far, all the studio drivers that I've seen all have a bunch of black screening issues and crashing issues. So I'll wait. Unless you have a game to play. Or there's some major security vulnerability. But I don't think there is. Game back in 2015, vibes were much better. They were, man. This game back in the day was so good. Oh, man, I miss it. I miss playing the old world warships, bro. Such a good experience. So fun. So much simpler. Less like purely toxic overpowered ships. Carriers are still a problem, but you rarely saw them. That was the thing. People would push up. Yep. First game was a crash and then a blue screen? Oh no. That's brutal, man. Only one. Brutal. Another one. Two. Good. Didn't get it. Could someone help me finish off this Salem, please? Thank you. Okay, there's hits. Oh, a Columbo here. That's scary.
Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
I don't really want to be fighting a guided Columbo. Can I be honest about that? That doesn't sound fun. It's a good start though. 100k already. This is much better. Yes. Okay. Got him.
Подводная лодка врага потоплена.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Наша команда близка к победе.
He's shooting me 100%, even though there's plenty. It's very broadside to him. Right? Another 10. Yeah, he's after Napoli. All right. Nice. It's really good for us. Four? That's really good. Really? That low into a Hanover? Ah, he's just dead to Torps. Yeah, there's the triple fire at the end. We got to 153. That's pretty good. That's honestly really good, I think, for this thing.
Неполадки устранены.
It's quite poor. Can I assume our DDs get the cap? Probably. Underclock to reduce heat? Yeah, same.
В штатном режиме.
Icebreaker? I don't believe so. There might be a little bit of plating at the front, but not a full one. Don't remember. This is not a very good ship, no, though, if you're interested in it. It's quite poor. Doesn't do anything particularly well. Looks better than Siegfried? The dispersion's the same, supposedly. I think this one has slightly improved pen angles, though. So that does help it a lot. The problem is the matchmaker for this one is so much worse. Well, maybe not, considering how my tier 9s are always up tiered anyway. Basically, my tier 9s get tier 10 matchmaker anyway these days. So yeah, maybe it is better than Siegfried. But you don't have the credit multiplier, because it's tier 10, not a tier 9. They're both pretty bad, though. I would not recommend you get either one. I wish I could have my points back from buying these on my main account. I don't know why I did. Perhaps it was before I had CC? So I didn't have access to them? So at this angle, we should pen. We don't. What's the point of improved pen angles if they don't do anything? Yo, congrats, Tax. That's awesome. That's what those warranties are for. Good thing the company honored them, though. Always hear the horror stories. People being denied even though their stuff is broken and it's not their fault. Good to hear the other way, though. RB ships are just there for collectors. Yeah, true. That is what it feels like. They'd better for how much you paid, yeah. Yep.
Команда близка к победе.
I am having a lot better matches in Sevastopol, so maybe it is just a lot better. Those pen angles must make enough of a difference. We're also just getting screwed on Matchmaker tonight anyway, so I don't think it's necessarily Siegfried's fault. It's just a symptom of high tier and tier 9. That was a 1. Wow. Did not expect that. That was okay. Alright, I probably have enough for Sevastopol now. Through all those games. Yeah, we need some tier 7s to beat up on. No carrier, no sub, tier 7. Normal split between battleship, cruiser, and destroyer. Nothing insane. Please. Please, Wargaming. Close. As long as we don't spawn on the sub flank. Oh, damn it. Every time, man. Every single time. Can make it work, though. Probably. It's a decent map.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
Can get a decent crossfire through here. I think it's called streamer mode in Aslan's mod. But it doesn't do anything for other clients, so if you're not a streamer or making videos, it's not gonna do anything.
Warte auf Anweisungen.
True, we could overmatch a few people. Oh, hey, Avasma. He's just way better than me in every way. Armor, guns, survivability. Just everything better. Good.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet.
Oh, and he's there. Damn, man. That's not what we wanted, bro. We can't do anything to that. Nice, we got arc. Nearly 10k. That's a good salvo to start. Not dark. Probably over there. Yeah, that 11 there is pretty nice. Eight. Okay. Okay, guns are working pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. These things need citadels, man. That's the thing. I don't care if they have high damage output. If they do this, they die. That's what needs to happen. But Wargaming doesn't want that for some reason. They're just allergic to ships taking damage broadside for some reason. I don't know why. They hate it. Maybe it's because when they play the game, they die when they go broadside. If they ever play the game. But it's just disgusting, man. We have 500. Where the hell did those go, bro? We have to, like... The dispersion is bad, man. It's just the game. The game is in a very, very, very bad state as far as the technical element goes. It's just so many bugs that are in the game these days. Aim bug is just terrible. Why are the secondaries on me, man? There's no way. I'm pretty sure they prioritize closest if you don't manual select. So he's... Like, why isn't it on NC? Oh, another 10k. I mean, we're doing okay damage into his upper belt. Well, yeah, Lesta's actually been fixing things. They know the code. Oh, disgusting. So yeah, aim bug doesn't exist. There's an accuracy bug too that I think supposedly you get double accuracy mod right now. Shells fall short, island bugs, all that stuff they've managed to fix. The UI glitching every single time you click anything ever in port. They fixed that as well. They know what they're doing. Unfortunately, Wargaming... I'm gonna cope and say hasn't dedicated the man hours to fixing these things. I'm gonna cope and say they could do it, they just choose not to. In favor of predatory monetization. Which is not a good look, but I'd prefer that to incompetence. That would just be sad. Overpen.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Aufklärungsflugzeug geht zum Schiff zurück. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
Ah, Charles went there. Okay. Unfortunately, he's turning in. Only one. At least we got one, I guess. Excuse me? What happened to my back turret? What a joke. This game, bro, this game is... This game is crazy. The Insta, of course. Ah! More gamble. Yeah, but it's an AP ship, Schneider. So we care about where it hits. It's not an HE spammer. And, actually, I can just open that. It's not hitting where we need it to. And because of that, we're not getting good damage. A better ship would be hitting for much more than this. A lot more. Either by better reload with smaller caliber gun, or by same caliber or more and just actually dealing damage to broadside ships. Ships with better armor, or without better armor, better concealment or maneuverability. This ship is just an unfortunate combination of really bad armor and maneuverability with guns that don't perform particularly well. And for some reason, the accuracy always gives up on the moment where we need it to actually work. The broadside cruiser at close range, it just fumbles, man. But I think that's just a symptom of 6-gun ships. They're choke artists, basically, is what 6 guns are. Can't handle the pressure. Ah, yes, another super ship up tier. Good. Good stuff. Svea? Or, oh, Sevastopol. I don't think it actually has better armor than Sevastopol. They both kind of suck. They both just get perma overmatched. Siegfried, same tier as Alaska. Yep. Apparently. I don't like Alaska, but I would way rather play Alaska than this. We probably die doing this, but the alternative is we just don't play the game for 20 minutes. So, let's try. This one's really high out of the water too. Much bigger superstructure as well.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
So now we just get perma-dropped by Kuhorn, and we die. For free. Fun stuff. Although he keeps missing, somehow. See this, though? Do you see this? Do you see how everybody simply does not play the video game? This is high tier. This is high tier World of Warships. People do not play the video game. He has no idea how to drop near an island, apparently, so we might actually live for a little bit here. But look at this. Look at this game. Look at this game, man. It's just unplayable. It's just not playable. This isn't my fault. This isn't the ship's fault. This is just on Wargaming for making such an awful meta. Like, this is purely a Wargaming balancing fail. Yeah, of course it goes high. Honestly, my team is playing over here, but that's mostly because the enemy team just pure ran from that side. It's just sad. The state of the game. Right? Like, how am I supposed to get any, like, actual content for YouTube with this kind of matchmaker in games? It's not possible. It's hard. It's really hard. I have to play a billion games, and I have to get very, very, very fortunate with matchmaker RNG, and then I have to cut things. I have to cut up games into tiny little bits to even get a little bit playable. Oh, they have a Barbiano in there. Well, that's gonna hurt. Hopefully the radar's short. Hey, Christopher. Life is good. Life is very good. Doing very well this spring. Thank you. Hope you're having a good time.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Now, Wisconsin was designed without a... This is a secondary Wisconsin. That's a secondary Wisconsin. Wisconsin was designed to not have a citadel that you could actually hit, so we're just not going to do any damage to him. Wow, that hurt. It's just so sad playing this thing. It's so sad playing this thing. And really, this one is just not its fault at all. This is pure matchmaker. Utrecht range mod. Yeah, but then you're never using your bombs, right? Thought to move to Leicester. I've played there a bit. It still has problems, but... Oh! Okay, okay, Siegfried, okay. Are we getting cross-mapped by the Satsuma on J1? I think we are. Good thing Island Bug exists. Oh yes, it's back. Saved. Saved, bro. Oh my goodness, saved. The ship did something to an enemy making a mistake. An enemy made a mistake and took damage. Took damage. Incredible. I did not think that was allowed. That Satsuma is so gross, man. Alright. Well, we got a small clip available to us from this match. Yeah, the guns finally worked. Finally got one. Angled. Okay, Siegfried. Okay. Very nice. Yep. Angled Siegfried over at Jacksonville all day. Light work for Oregon players. Yeah, sap. Sap gamers, man. Aww. Surely he shoots Jacksonville. He doesn't just wait for me, right? Yes. Okay, good. Not that we do damage, but, you know. Yeah, got a gun. Should help him. True, Satsuma has turned in. Incredible. That's good dispersion. 2 full pens. Okay, considering the matchmaker, we did quite well. Satsuma's just gonna lose all his health insta. You know, it would be funny if Wargaming made an event that's just like maybe even make random battles for a day with no map border, or double the map border size, so it's effectively no map border. How far do you think people would actually kite? Another dimension, true. Range Yamato with spotter. Holy crap. It would be. It's a long queue, so we're getting pulled into super ship carrier games, probably. Hey, nice job. GG's. Alright, I'm not staying in that matchmaker queue. I've been there before. Wow's the competition on how not to play the game. It really is. It really, really is. Yeah, I've seen that too, Lava Man. Running away from the caps in Unbreakable is insane to me. All right. Carriers are out of the queue now. We have a chance. Not that I actually believe this is correct numbers, by the way. I would assume these are just random numbers Wargaming is putting up, given how everything else runs. Yeah, okay. Okay, game. That's pretty gross. No carrier, no sub, though. Could be worse, right? Could be worse. Tier 9 is a really, really bad tier to play. Tier 8 and 9 are just horrible. I mean, playing Tier 6 also felt horrible recently, too. Maybe it's just all bad. Maybe Wargaming's introduced so much crap that's just blatantly overpowered and unfun to play against at all that we're in a situation of it doesn't matter what happens with the matchmaker, it's just always going to be frustrating. Maybe that's where we're at. At least it's one super DD only. You know, otherwise tier 10. We can fight tier 10s. It's hard, but we can fight them. Yo, Bear, you're back. Yeah, I should have stopped, but 20 gifted helped. So we're here. Can I say surely? I mean, this is just sad at this point. Alright, we get one. It is sad, though, how little this ship gets opportunities to even see a broadside cruiser, and then it just fumbles. This ship is so unbelievably bad in clutch situations where you get one shot and then nothing for the rest of the game as far as the broadside cruiser goes. And it just so consistently is not able to make it. Yeah, and then we do 12k to an angled Australia. Like, it's very annoying. The salvo we should be hitting is the Azuma. He probably angled more.
Aufklärungsflugzeug kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
Wait, what did it time you out? Oh, spamming symbols. That's not that many. Maybe I left it on the auto setting. That's probably a little too much. Too strict. Yeah, we got the cap.
Torpedos voraus. Torpedos auf Bug.
Sorry, Bear.
Torpedos voraus.
Hasn't happened for... Maybe it's because of that bot, but... I haven't had to deal with the insane spam for a while. All 4? That's really good. Alright, now shoot my bow with AP. Thank you. I get to show off the 27. This is very rare. Very rare. But look at the armor hold. Look at the armor holding, man. Look at that accuracy. Chunking. Okay. Another 3. Got a turret even? That's hilarious.
Torpedos direkt voraus. Torpedos auf Backbord. Höhenburg. Wasser dringt schnell ein. Torpedos Achter aus. Problem gelöst.
A little low on that one. Quite unfortunate that the Jaeger is just sitting there.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht. Torpedos voraus.
Why is he just torping me, man? There's a freaking test ship. Maybe he's torping both of us.
Torpedos direkt voraus. Höhenburg. Wasser dringt schnell ein. Torpedos voraus.
So lame.
Problem gelöst.
Not even going for battleships, bro.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
12, good. He is just going after me, man. This Jaeger, I don't want to blame it all the time, but this is something that never, ever, ever, ever happens when I'm playing on one of the press accounts off stream where nobody knows me. All right? 10 out of 10 times it's on the Schlieffen, it's on the Montana, it's on the GK. It will never, ever be on me in these situations from Jaeger players. But this is just CPQ shoot PQ at its finest. All right, he's done. And the game's over. Yep. Another chili salvo. Bounce. Sure would be nice to play a tier 9 ship against tier 9 ships. Hello, Mike. How's it going? The accuracy was good there. It's a big problem, though, that I had one salvo into a broadside ship that I could Citadel that entire game. One shot. And the ship fumbled it. Right? Like, for this cruiser to do what it advertises on the box, which is that it's going to give you consistent damage into those cruisers, that's like what it's supposed to do. It doesn't have the guns to do it to battleships, and it obviously sucks at farming with HE. It obviously sucks into DDs. What it does is it kills cruisers, and it just simply doesn't, you know?
ErnieBall87 just resubscribed for
Look at
24
this.
months. 2 years officially. Hope the day is well. Could I get a price in game possibly?
Preußen? Ooh, I don't know if I can. Thank you for the 2 years, though, Ernie. Preußen is just... hard. I was about to say this is my last game, so I think I'm going to stick to that. I do appreciate the 2 years, though, man. I really do. Remind me some other time and I can do it for you. 2 years is a long time. I appreciate it. So I just simply did not face tier 7s. In my entire time playing Siegfried. And we mostly faced super ships. I think we mostly have fought against super ships as a Siegfried here. So it's already a ship that I don't like. Even into its own tier and good matchmaker. But into this, it's just dreadful. Preußen is the next campaign ship? Oh, interesting. Weird. I don't remember what the mod is called, Daniel, but it's in Aslan's mod pack. I'm due for a tier 7. Yeah, we're gamblers at this point, aren't we? We haven't rolled a tier 7 yet, so we're due. The game owes us. It doesn't, and with the way things are these days, this is the experience of, oh good, it's a main up here. Yeah, wonderful. This is it. This is the game. Unfortunate. 12 there is very good, though. It got one, which is good. However, I'm still not happy about it. Salvo's like that, man. Real bad. Aslan's mod pack. That's what I get all my mods from. Unfortunate. Main is leaving. Main is leaving. That's interesting. Ah, where's my damage? Is my Columbo hiding? Bro. You're in a Columbo. Why are we hiding? Chili good to get? I answered that in the video, I think. Did one very recently. Alright, Mr. Columbo. I pushed up here specifically because I knew I had a busted over. You're shooting AP. You're shooting AP in a Columbo into an angled Moskva. You're shooting AP into an angled Moskva. I do not have any support then. Wow. 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 He is smoking. He is so scared he is smoking. He's on full, essentially. Do I just have to do everything? Main is on us now. Incredible. Alright, thank you. Our main had the crossfire. Now, can we go dark? No. I have a super ship and a Columbo here. That is crazy. That is crazy. Brother. At least if you're gonna up tier me every game, Wargaming, give me people on my side that will do something with their busted overpowered ships. Because I am trying to play well below average power level ships into this. It is not okay. This is not okay. We're triple capped, by the way. So it's just GG already? Wow. 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 That's depressing. That is very depressing. Oh, good. Main can get over that. All four. See, when nothing matters... Oh my goodness. Siegfried is actually the definition of the least clutch player in the world. When nothing matters, the ship is pinpoint accurate and will do everything you want. But as soon as there's an opportunity, it just crumbles. The ship absolutely crumbles. Look at this accuracy into this Monty when there's nothing of value here. Didn't lead enough. It's on me. Am I really so scary that this is what we're doing, Mr. DD? I have a radar ship here, by the way. Did you know that? I have a radar ship here. This is also a CPQ, shoot PQ type of player, by the way. That is whoever's in the Kitakazi. This mod doesn't let me know who it is, but which is a good thing too. Because when you see the same people over and over again griefing you as much as they possibly can, that gets old too. Wow, man. What an awful gaming experience this has been. Maybe I should start blaming the ship for bad experiences. Perhaps it's not fair, but at a certain point it feels like if there's no fun to be had while playing it, then other tier 9s have to also deal with this terrible matchmaker, and some of them can make it work. So I have the pen for that, right? For sure. Not now when he's angled, but when he's broadside, I did. Still full pens. Yeah. This ship is kind of just bad. Kind of just bad. Unfortunately, those don't reach, otherwise that would be pretty hype. There are tier 9s that can do things into this matchmaker. There actually are tier 9s that are capable of doing things here. Legends, you only have +1, -1. So this is, if you've only played Legends before, imagine you're in a +4 and trying to make that work. That's what we're playing against these super ships. We're in +4 matchmaker at the moment. No, please. There's a whole ocean. You don't have to run into me. Watch us die to these salvos meant for Iowa.
Aufklärungsflugzeug geht zum Schiff zurück.
No, not quite. No, it's not intentional. People are just bad at this game. That's all there is to it. Does get me killed though, I think. Oh. Yeah, but with skill-based matchmaker, you'd get, well, maybe it's just because I'm good at this game, but skill-based matchmaker would mean I either, one, don't get matches, or two, I just get sweaty tryhard Blunicums constantly trying to farm me and stream snipe me. Which happens anyway, so maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it wouldn't change much, but it would change off-stream, right? On-stream, though, it wouldn't change much. Well, I've been complaining about the lack of damage output, Schneider, so I have foregone conceal for outnumbered and top grade. The two things I'm complaining about with this ship are its inability to consistently do damage and its lack of DPM, really. The reload is very long. Very, very long. For 6 380s at tier 9. Very long. So I need to try and help that out as much as I can. And it's still garbage. Disagree. I think skill-based matchmaker is fine to have. And you just have a mode for it. Skill-based matchmaker should be ranked. Ranked should just be an elo system. Simple. Yo, Drowning, thank you very much for the gift subs. Very kind. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I am too frustrated to continue though, but I hope you enjoyed. These ships are terrible though. They are at the mercy of a terribly designed game though. And they just show off the worst parts about this game. So that's why I'm so hard on them. If they're your favorite ships, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I really hope you continue to enjoy them. If you're watching this and you don't like what I'm saying. But for me, it's just suffering. It is just pure suffering to play these. Super ship. Tier 10. Tier 10 double sub carrier. I mean, that's worse than super ship even. Assuming the super ship doesn't have sub carrier. Super ship. Tier 10. That was a garbage game though. Yeah, we won, but none of it was fun. That's one of the, that's like what I was talking about way earlier in the stream. I'm not going to put it so delicately, but I just do not really care. Like, I care a little bit about the end score because then I can put that on a thumbnail perhaps, or talk about the game in terms that people typically understand, which is farming big damage number. Because that's all people care about these days. But I really, really do not want matches like these where it's super ships every time, carrier sub grief every time. It's just so boring. This was the closest we got. This was tier 8-9. This is fair matchmaker. It just is really unfortunate that the only ships we got to fight were ships that we couldn't do damage to. On this game. This was good matchmaker. We just happened to not fight anyone that our ship was good against. Which is also the ship's fault. That's more the ship's fault, right? More super ship. I had so much super ship tonight. Why? I think half of them were super ship. Maybe more than half were super ship. Wow. Wait. Let's count. So super ship. Super ship. So we're at 2. 3. Yeah, the last 3 in a row. No wonder I'm so tilted right now. The last 3 in a row were super ship. 4 in a row. The last 4 in a row have been super ship. I've had super ship for the last hour. Okay. Not super ship. Still suffering. I looked at that one already. So we're at 4. Still 4. Five. Still 5. Six. Ah, right. That was from previous days. So 6. Yeah, 6-5. Over half. Over half. Now, some of those were Sevastopol, so you're more likely to get supers, I guess. But these last 4 Siegfried were all super ship. That's unplayable. That's disgusting. That is just disgusting. Yes, I do have more victories than defeats, but does that matter if it's all suffering? I don't play the game to win or lose a single battle at this point. I play this game to have fun experiences. All right, you got to get out of the mindset that the end score is all that matters. Or maybe not. You don't have to. If that's what you enjoy it. But please try to understand. For me, I don't really care about the end score outside of it helps for the YouTube video for the average player to understand. Brutal. Brutal. That is hard to understand, though, so it's not your fault. Most people don't get it. I'll send you guys over to John. Hopefully he's having fun. I knew this was going to be suffering, so I hope you enjoyed. I don't know if this was entertaining or not, to be honest with you. I hope it was. I can very confidently say I did not have a great time. But I expected that going in, hence the title. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was fun regardless for you to watch. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later.